And I'm already back. He was waiting for me. Alright, so that's one station down and about, I don't know, 3, 4 more to go. How far along is the medical supply station? It is sort of built, maybe? I feel like it's got something there. I don't know, let's go have a look at it. Go have a look at it and maybe a bang at it. You know, you know what I mean, I'm gonna blow it up. This thing should rotate faster. Alert! Alert! I don't want to be alert. I want to be asleep. You know, stuff like that. Oh, look at that. Look at that. Yep, stay alert. We need more alerts. I remember that. Travel mode.
Medical supply factory.
Here I come to blow your shit straight up. I just need a fleet that stays in this system and blows up just comes in here and blows everything up every once in a while. I feel like. Doobie doobie doo. Doo doobie 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 doo. Doobie doo. Doo 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 doo. Strangers. Technically, this is F at Friday, so I could actually be playing music. I kind of do have like an F at Friday where I do occasionally play music that will get my VOD muted. Well, as I said, they made a lot of it around here at a place called Ravenswood Aluminum, which, as I understand, still is making it, although I want to say they're running right now at an extremely diminished capacity. Extremely diminished. Fleet, could you do me a favor and attack my target? See, I thought this station was basically not really that effective of a station. Little did I know, if I'd have left this here, this is a fully functional station. There's probably 2,000 Argons on that station. Living, breathing, working. Who are all gonna die in explosions as the atmosphere that they have to have is ignited from outside of the station. And just as that flame reaches them and starts crisping their flesh, the decompression will hit. So the flame itself won't kill them, it'll just sear them. And then they'll be sucked outside. Well, it was called Ravenswood Aluminum at one point. Probably got bought out then. That's probably the reason my little brother didn't work there anymore. I don't know. I really don't. I'd have to ask him, and we don't talk that often. Our relationship isn't that bad right now, which is amazingly saying something. I just don't like being around him when he's drunk. He's a mean drunk. He's a mean drunk, and he thinks he's taller, because he's taller than me, that he can beat my ass. Yeah, he is thoroughly abused himself. He's taller than me. I weigh more than him. To be fair, I'm fat. And it would be an interesting fight. It would be an interesting fight. Yeah, one of the branches of the Ravenswood Aluminum, or Constantinium now, is actually outside of the town I live in. We drive by it whenever we are headed on Route 50. Dear God, look at the amount of fire. I'm not going to get close enough for my plasma cannons to do shit. Dear God in heaven, look at that. It's beautiful. My God, it's full of stars. Well, come back and dock.
Awaiting orders.
Awaiting orders. Kip informed the crew their captain has made it with a lady.
Joining squad.
God, I hope somebody got that reference.
Joining squad.
And I have more dragons. Oh, squad! Thank you for the resub, man! Thank you! That is so awesome. Thank you, man. I appreciate it. Let me give you hype and golden tanks and tank butts. Because, well, tank butts go with golden tanks really effectively, I've found. See, I can never figure out... somebody does the grinning tank, and I always miss the grinning tank. There we go, and then we've got golden tanks and wide-eyed tanks. Why, thank you. I'm glad you're enjoying the butts. I do them just for you guys. I want you to know that. Those butts are for you. They're also the tier 3, they're the tier 3 ones, so. Sorry, they're not for everyone. They're definitely not for everyone, and I do feel kind of bad about that. Mitch.
Joining squad.
Joining squad. Doing things. You know, I kind of want to build a couple more battleships. But you know, I'd kind of need money for that. It's like, you know, I kind of want to Dear God in heaven, this place still isn't making money yet. Damn it. I insist you make money. You're selling things that people there need. Make money, damn it. There's some nice butts right there. Those are commander butts, and those are some good butts, you know. I approve of them there butts. Yep. Well, let's see. I could take 100 million out of this and still be 10 million over the operating budget. You know what? Let's do it. You know, a lot of people are probably like, why doesn't he take some of that almost billion credits out of the other station? You know why I don't want to take the almost a billion credits out of the other station? Because it's almost a billion credits. It's not a billion credits yet. And I want it to be a billion credits. So... Oh, is that how you get those nice butts there, Commander? Doing squats? I like big butts, and I cannot lie. You other brothers can't deny. When a girl walks in with an itty-bitty waist and a round thing in your face, you get sprung. Stop it. Okay, turn you the off. I want to buy a ship. I don't want to trade shit. Oh, rattlesnakes. Yes. Probably going to take forever for these to get made, but I don't give a damn. Let's just go for a full set of pulses on this guy. Pulses ain't bad. Yeah, well, no kidding.
Requesting permission to dock.
I mean, I could put defense drones on these ships and the defense drones could die very rapidly because they always freaking do. So, no. How about I don't do that? Is everybody docked? Okay, Tuttle. Dock your ass with the ship. You giant fluffy butt monkeys. Alright. Now that's all the chimeras docked. I'm less worried about the dragons, because the dragons will keep up. Oh, you're freaking kidding me. There's another chimera that isn't docked. What in the shit were you doing? I had to go pee. No! Oh. That means he's fusing through the hull. You know, if you're going to put a new carrier in here, make it so shit can dock with it. Gotta wait for that last chimera to dock. Chimera not being docked will screw up my attempt to get to the next location. They will slow me down. They will stop me. It'll just be terrible. Trust me on this. I do too, actually. That's one of the ones I miss. There's a Mexican place in San Diego I miss too.
Argon defense platform.
I want to say it was over by Hazard Center. It was where the restaurant was. I know I went there once back when I was still getting along with my older brother. And we went to the restaurant. It was right before we were going to take a Tiger Cruise from San Diego to Bremerton. I can't remember what it was, but their burritos were fantastic. I mean, really, really good. And you know it's a good Mexican food restaurant when about two, maybe three people in the restaurant speak English. Then you know it's a good Mexican restaurant. Five Guys are good burgers, man. Five Guys are good burgers. And they're freaking everywhere. Well, no, they're not everywhere because we don't have one close to me. I think the closest Five Guys to me is a half hour.
Something hit us.
No kidding, kill it. I think the closest Five Guys to us is a half hour away. In-N-Out ain't bad. In-N-Out ain't bad. I like In-N-Out. What's the one with... Oh, no, that's Jack in the Box. Okay, I know what that is. I like Jack in the Box. I like their drinks. Sonic. We have Sonic. Again, not in my town. All over my state, but not in my town. I don't know. If we're going fast food, drop me at a Popeye's chicken. I'll be happy. Mott tried to make a copycat Popeye's chicken the other night. Did not go well. Did not go well. At all. Of course, he's not. Damn it. That'll sent me a picture of what is very likely Ravenswood Aluminum. Used to be Ravenswood Aluminum. It's now got a new name, and Of course, I noticed that when he got here. A little place in town called Kings Row, or is that supposed to be Kings Row? Or is it? I mean, it could be Kings Row. Kings. Okay, that's what I thought you meant. It's a little hole in the wall places that are good. I mean, as I said, we've found a place that is not quite walking distance, but I don't think we'd use a gallon of gas getting there. In my town, that even has frog legs and shit. So it's definitely not a chain. The wine list has some over $1,000 bottles, so it also has some insanely overpriced bottles from not terribly good wine years for an area. It's got a bottle from Napa. I want to say it's an '06. Can't remember what it is. And it's I want to say $1,256, I'm going to say. Because that sounds like what it was in my head. I know it was $1,200. Old Car Hop. Oh, those are the best places in the world to eat. Is it a drive-in? Do they bring the food to your car and hook it on the window? Because then it is amazing. We've still got drive-ins in my state, and I love them. I love them. Could be the fact that we've got a minivan and it gives us plenty of room. It does, squad. It does. You know it does. Eating food off of a tray that's attached to your window makes the food taste so much better. And the fries are always nice and crispy, and maybe a little greasy, but they're crispy. Oh yeah, chili dogs and shakes. They've usually got smash burgers at places like that are amazing. Oh, I just made myself hungry, and I've eaten recently. Oh well. They do bring it out to you? Oh, I need to come out there. I want to try it. Because those are the kind of places that I love. Oh, I absolutely love them, I do.
Requesting permission to dock. Eat space.
Yeah, we've still got some places. We've got Frosty's, I want to say, in Huntington. And now that they've clamped down on it and they're no longer selling meth also there, it works out a little better. Because at one point this place was also selling, or Frost Top, that's what it was. Frost Top. And there for a while, if you ordered the right meal, you got a little bag of meth with it, and the meal got really expensive. I wish I was kidding. I'm not. But apparently they've cleaned that place up, and the food is back to being absolutely amazing. Yeah, extra mushrooms. We had one in the town I grew up in, of Parkersburg. But as much as that place has changed, I can almost guarantee that drive-in is gone. And that drive-in had the best grilled cheese I've ever eaten in my life. Grilled cheese. I'm never going to have its like. No, second best. The best was the St. Joseph's Hospital commissary or cafeteria, also in Parkersburg, West Virginia. Commander, that sounds awesome. I want a bag of both. Plain with cheese. Meat, cheese, bun. That's the way I like them. Don't eat anything else. Don't eat any of those nasty vegetables. Feed them to the cows so they give me better burgers. Potato really isn't a vegetable. It's starch. That's my story, and I'm sticking to it. I think maybe I probably should have had my destroyers get up here quicker. I think I'm going to lose a number of fighters here. I do believe I'm going to, because this is a defensive point. Well, it's like the bag of fries you get at Five Guys. But we're going to put a couple of bags of fries in there. Then we're going to put another scoop of fries into the bag with the bags of fries. I love you getting their hot sauce that they always have at Five Guys, and I just sit there and dip the fries in the hot sauce and just sit there and snack. I normally don't like fries like that. I normally do not like the fries like they have them at Five Guys, but I don't know, something about the fries at Five Guys, I'll just sit there and eat them all day.
Split, destroy you.
Oh, now it's a proper ghost stream. If we're all talking about food, it is definitely a proper ghost stream.
Time to die.
Pew, 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 pew. Master Ghost, if you make an emergency run, can you bring me some too? I'd really appreciate it. I haven't actually had Five Guys in a while. Because as I said earlier, we don't have one that's actually in my town. Every other town in my state has got a damn Five Guys except the one I'm in. Oh, probably because somebody bitched because they were like, I'm allergic to peanuts. You need to stop leaving peanuts out. You know what, bastard? Everything at Five Guys is cooked in peanut oil. If you're allergic to peanuts, I have a crazy idea. Don't go to Five Guys. What a crazy idea. Oh, because of COVID. Oh, okay. Okay. Because of COVID. That I can respect that sort of a little. Please don't shoot my own ship. Please don't shoot my own ship. Because of COVID, I believe that. Oh, I like peanuts. Obviously. Seeing as how we've been talking about peanuts off and on this entire stream. And Sven, you have to go to London to get Five Guys? Hey Sven, you should get some money together and see if you can open up a franchise in Sweden.
Awaiting orders.
You should see if you can open up a franchise to Five Guys in Sweden, because that would be awesome. Oh, Master Ghost, I can't remember where you live, and I could probably believe that, because even if you lived one town over, I don't think it'd probably make it. Because, man, Five Guys is delicious. I could really go for one of their dogs, because I really like their hot dogs, and a couple of burgers right now. Oh, yeah, you ain't making it here shortly. No, you're not. El Polo Loco? Yes. I want you to come here and open one of those. And El Polo Loco, I want you to come to where I live and open one. Please. Merde. I'm just going to have to run with what I've got. I know I've lost fighters. Yes, I cannot remember where I had it. I want to say I had it in Cali, but I'm probably wrong. I know I've had it. I can't remember where I've had it because I've lived in a lot of places and I can't remember what food was in every place. But I know El Polo Loco. It was, yeah, it was somewhere in the Southwest. I can't remember exactly where it was. I apologize for not remembering. Belle, can I get an apology,
Awaiting
please?
orders.
Can I get a Canadian apology? But I have had El Polo Loco. I loved it. The crazy
Awaiting
chicken.
orders.
So what have we come up with? Sven needs to open up a Five Guys in Sweden. Master Ghost needs to make a run to Five Guys and bring some to me, even though it would be a 20-hour car ride.
Awaiting orders.
And Commander needs to open up an El Polo Loco in Clarksburg, West Virginia. Alright, I think we got everything covered. And Tattle, are you back? If so, yes, I'm pretty sure that was the location. I'm pretty sure that's the location
Awaiting
because
orders.
I'm pretty sure it flooded a couple of years back. I wasn't hungry. I'm not sure I'm hungry now. I think I'm just craving shit. That's probably what Master Ghost is dealing with, too. He just ate and now he's craving shit because we've been talking about it. I've got some of my super hot chips over here. You can eat some of those. And again, I think you guys would give me hate for it. Really freaking hot chips. Well, I got these. I could eat a freeze-dried ice cream sandwich. Don't ask me why, but these are my addiction. Freeze-dried ice cream sandwiches. We get them at a good price. They have them at the local Walmart. I need to get a freeze dryer. Al Pastor, I don't know. Now you're craving fast food? Eh. I need to get a freeze dryer is what I need to get. I told Mott that. I was like, hey, can we get a freeze dryer? She almost said yes. But then she asked how much it costs. Oh, here's a funny one for you. So, I'm at my computer and I was watching, I'll admit, I was watching King of Random. And they had their freeze dryer. This is when they first got their freeze dryer on there. And I was like, man, I could make all the astronaut ice cream I wanted, freeze-dried ice cream I wanted to make. Because that is my addiction. Freeze-dried ice cream, I could eat it all day. I don't know why. I like it. And I was like, man, if I had one of the freeze dryers like they have, I could eat freeze-dried ice cream all day. I could make it all the time. So I looked up freeze dryers. Saw the price range on them. Was like, yeah, no. And went back to look on Facebook. Cycled Facebook to see if anybody had posted anything new and stupid. And lo and behold, less than 2 minutes after I looked it up on Google, Facebook had an advertisement for the exact brand and exact model of the freeze dryer I had looked at. Seasoned pork tacos. That sounds delicious. So if you think that Google and Facebook don't share information, well, I got some oceanfront property in Arizona to sell you. Because holy shit, if it didn't just, like, 2 minutes later. I called Mott and showed her. I was like, look at this. I think I've got a screenshot of it somewhere. Liquid nitrogen chilled ice cream. The dipping dots, that's how they make it, I believe. They drip it into liquid nitrogen, I want to say, but I could be wrong.
Awaiting orders.
Request permission to dock.
Well, let's wait for all my assholes to show up. You poured it on the ice cream. Let me guess. So you could get that nice. Smoking effect. Okay, why are you buttholes not catching up? What are you fluffy buttholes doing just hanging out right there? Oh, that wouldn't surprise me either. That wouldn't surprise me at all. That's fine. That wouldn't surprise me. But anyway, I also found out how much a freeze dryer is. I think the cheapest one was $1,200 or some price around there. Apparently, a bunch of places online, and this is for the Americans in the audience here. A bunch of places online are offering TVs and all sorts of package deals, and they all run about $1,199.99. They just started offering all these deals, like 88-inch TVs and all sorts of crazy shit. And they just started offering these deals at the beginning of the week. Also known as they are just waiting. They cannot, they want it. You're gonna buy cocaine? Hey, whatever works for you, man. Whatever works for you. If
Awaiting orders.
I mean, if that makes you happy, well, go ahead. It's gonna be some really interesting. Please come on and talk to me on stream. That'll be exciting. I have problems. Hey, Fleet, do me a favor. Attack my target. I was gonna pay bills and more, and actually, it was a tax payment on the house. That's what I was gonna do with mine. Was, obviously. Obviously, not now. Pew pew pew. Pew 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 pew. Pew 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 pew. I'm enjoying watching them go pew 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 pew. Ooh, a Claytronics factory. Oh, I'm excited to blow that up. That's like blowing up pure money. That's like taking somebody's money in this game. Attacking a Claytronics factory is taking somebody's money in this game and literally setting it on the floor in front of them and setting fire to it. Oh, it just gives you a good feeling. I can't claim it. It's not like I can take control of it. I can't. So, well, I guess I'm going to burn it. I got a ton of Marines here. I should be able to take it, you'd figure. Okay, Commander. Yeah, some of my ships arrived, yeah. This is third station, I believe, and in answer to your question, Tattle, you have a jar of peanuts. Was it a handful of peanuts? Was that what you made with them? And Tattle, yes, I'm pretty sure that is the place. I've never been there. It was my little brother worked there. I didn't. But if I remember correctly, it is because it was on the Ohio, and they had flooding just a few years ago. Pretty significant flooding, which is one of the reasons Constellation took them over. You could make some peanut pad thai. You could.
I didn't mean to hit you. Sorry.
It's like, oh, I didn't mean to hit you. So you didn't mean to hit the 2-kilometer-long carrier that has somehow moved his stupid face right in the middle of the combat? Wow, if you didn't hit me, I'd be impressed. Let's be honest, this ship is freaking huge.
Awaiting orders.
It's like all the TIE fighters that were always whizzing around the Executor in Star Wars. You know, when the Executor actually got into combat, you know that TIE fighters hit that thing, hit the shields of the Executor probably a million times. And I can just imagine that each one would trigger his comms over to the flight controller on the Executor and go, "I'm sorry, I hit your ship." That's how you knew. That's how you knew they never didn't recruit from the stormtroopers. They didn't recruit from the stormtroopers to the. Sorry, brain fart there. They didn't recruit for the stormtroopers for the pilots of the TIE fighters, because TIE fighters actually hit things on a regular basis.
Awaiting orders.
Wonder if there's any of those new battleships are done. I need an excuse to name a battleship after somebody. No, I really don't need an excuse. I'll do it anyway.
Awaiting orders.
Riders of the Storm. Ooh, 2 new Dragon Raiders. Nice. Nice.
Awaiting orders.
And none of the new rattlesnakes got done.
You're making a big mistake.
You're making a big mistake.
You're not taking me out like that.
I am taking you out like that. We're not doing too bad. We're not doing too bad right now.
Squad.
Joining squad.
No good. Not afraid of you.
Awaiting orders.
So am I. So am I. I still say that some of those ships had to have moved in front. I still have a hard time believing that for that whole line of that whole series, like 3 or 4 ships that hit other ships like in 2 months' time. Unlikely. Because in the 6 months since, not a single collision. And nothing really changed in the Navy. Other than, I'm sure they had a few safety stand downs to talk about how dangerous it was to hit another ship. Probably added it to the other kind of training. Oh yeah, no, oh yeah. Oh yeah. As I explained to someone, there are 3 bongs that go off that make up the collision alarm. And the 3 bongs represent the 3 people who no longer have a job. The CO, the XO, and the Navo, or the Navigator. Those 3 people, you hear those 3 bongs, and those 3 people no longer have a job.
You call yourself a pilot?
Bong, bong, bong. That's the sound it makes. That's what comes over the 1MC if there's about to be a collision on a Navy ship. And the old saying is they represent the 3 people who no longer have a job, who have been relieved of command. Who in the shit is fighting here? How are these people still... Oh, you're kidding me. How did that thing kill a damn Dragon Raider? How in the shit... Okay, you, do me a favor. No. You, go kill him. You, apparently... My fighters cannot kill these sons of bitches, so I've got to send destroyers. Uh-huh. That's a conversation I'm not having. Even though people do talk about it on here. Because the simple fact of the matter is I am not knowledgeable enough. My state doesn't have dispensaries. That is an unacceptable level of escalation. Well, good. If it was an acceptable level, it just wouldn't feel like it would be something I would do. They destroyed one of my damn Corvettes. Escalation is the name of the game.
You're not much of a pilot, are you? Requesting permission to dock.
Bastards better get on it. If I have to go back to my Cobra and launch, I'm gonna fire all of your asses. Literally and figuratively. If I have to launch the fighters off of this ship to kill these sons of bitches. Yep. And use the Doctor device to destroy their planet. Read them all. Including all the stuff about Bean. Yeah, the movie was not good.
You not do much damage. You call yourself a pilot? You tried to insult it? Go back to simulator. Learn to fly properly. You don't bother me. Get spicy.
Yeah, Battlefield Earth I actually thought was a fantastic book. I'm not a big fan of L. Ron Hubbard, but some of his books were outstanding. The movie was a giant steaming heap of dirty shit that nobody should have let John Travolta ever make.
You're dead now. Please not bother. You're cooked. You go back to simulator.
Screw it. Screw it. Yep, screw it.
You'll have to do better than that.
Let's make sure the carrier doesn't have a job to, like, go somewhere. Nope, remove all the orders. I don't want you flying anywhere, jackass.
You call yourself a pilot? That was a really silly thing. That's the best you can do. Plenty more of that.
Oh, I know he was. I know he was. Let's take a Chimera. Oh, that's perfect right there. That'll do completely. 5 neutron Gatling guns.
Hello.
Hell yeah, get out of my way. I need your fighter.
You're going to regret that.
You're gonna shut up.
Discoverer, Vanguard.
Let's hunt you down. You don't bother me.
Debbie just getting serious.
Hi, buddy! Oh, now they kill the other one. Docking bay officer can shut his effing mouth if he thinks he's going to prevent me from leaving. No, there he is.
That's supposed to be funny.
Yeah, it is. It is supposed to be funny. Rick! Let's go,
Discoverer,
Speedy.
Vanguard.
Big mistake. Maybe last
May be a big mistake, but it's not going to unburn you.
where that came from.
Don't do it, please.
Come here, you filthy bastard. Why does it auto target that? Okay, bye-bye. Anyway, back to the ship. That, boys and girls, is how you do it. I put 4 fighters and 2 destroyers on them. Yes. Commander, I have been begging people to make a mod that did that. Hell, in Starpoint Gemini 3, I was begging,
Raptor. Docking granted.
Tanvaris to upgrade the sounds to a A10, to an Vanquisher, or to an Avenger cannon.
Successfully docked.
Thank you so much. The boy get to bed?
Yep.
Good.
Greetings.
Shut up. I want to hear greetings. My pilots are imbeciles. Problem is, for as long as those trigger pulls I was doing, I don't think anybody has ever fired the A10's Avenger cannon for that long, because it would go empty. That thing doesn't have enough bullets for it to fire very long.
Claytronics factory.
Oh, yay, let's go over there. Golly, I just ran into a station. Alrighty. Operation Clean Sweep is almost over. Although I have a feeling there's a couple more things. Yeah, that sounds about right. Yeah, you hold down that trigger, that gun empties itself. Look at how big those rounds are. You'll know why. You look at how big the rounds are that come out of that gun, and you will know why that thing goes empty very, very quickly. Ah! What in the hell? Yeah, A10 isn't a joke, although I saw a absolutely wonderful video that had A10s making things go brrr. Such a beautiful sound, it really is. It's the thing I loved about the original release of the Americanized Robotech over Macross. The Americanized Robotech, all the guns, they put in Gatling gun sounds, specifically like Sea-Whiz and the type sounds for all their guns. Since then, they've re-released and they've put pew-pew sounds on there, which is hilarious because they're actually fed by ballistic magazines. They're not lasers, they're cannons. They're 55mm tri-barrel Gatlins. And, yeah, it doesn't matter. They made them pew-pews. I was going to say, a Spectre gunship, you had such a cacophony of different sounds. That's the thing. With a Spectre, if you had spooky overhead, you could have, it could be 105, it could be a 105mm sound. It could be 20mm sounds. It could be 40mm Bofors sounds. Or if it's one of the new spookies, it could be 25mm Bushmaster sounds. And yeah, I mean, you never knew. But if it was Bushmaster, I mean, it could be coming from the sky, or it could be a marine vehicle coming down the street. The Beauforts, though, those are unique. Those were very unique. Uh-huh. Yeah. Yeah, you're right. Could be an M2. Oh, Commander, yes. I know exactly what level you're speaking of. Good times. Good times. Good times. Mother humping. No. Okay, stop this shit. Stop the shit. Oh my god, what the fudge? Dad, I'll tell your ship to quit being stupid. Oh, I know, and it's already drinking the fleet out of out of coffee too. It's terrible.
Requesting permission for doctor. Docking permission granted.
Awaiting orders.
Are you now?
Awaiting orders.
Are you now?
Orders.
Are you now? Well, I guess I'll just have to find something for you to do. Now I gave them something to do. It's always important to give your fighters something to do. Otherwise, they get bored and you never know what's going to happen. Oh yeah, I can rename ships. I can rename ships as much as I want. I can change the name of a ship every time I go into combat or every few seconds. Why? What do you need? JICO. Uh-huh. Uh-huh.
Time to die.
Well, it is renamed.
No.
The GTS, the Grumpy Tank Syndicate Ship, JICO. I could close, but it'd be pointless. Seriously, it would be absolutely pointless for me to close. Do you see what's going on up there? Do you know what closing would do for me? It would probably lose me some shields. I mean, I can do this. I could, come over and click on external view and watch the station die from the station's perspective. That's always fun. Oh, I'm out of water. Oh, what am I gonna do? Mod, I'm out of water. Out of water. It's terrible. I've not hydrated enough today. I've discovered that I could lock on and watch the view from one of these fighters, and it would make people motion sick. Because the second you start looking through their eyes, the ship starts doing stupid shit.
Awaiting orders.
I do need a hydration bot. Joint Interface Control Officer. I gotcha.
Awaiting orders.
Jagged, incontinent, circumcised organ. That is horrific and hilarious, Fen. I just want you to know that. I am disturbed and, no, I'm just pretty much disturbed. I was going to say something else, but no, it doesn't. It does sound legit. It sounds like a medical term. You seem to have developed JICO. How did I do that? I haven't been circumcised since I was a child. Well, you see, the worst thing you can hear from a doctor is a doctor look at you and go, well, you see. Usually it's about that point that something's going to get cut off. Yes, sir. What the hell is that? Same group of Ministry of Finance fighters just flying around all over the damn place. I get a Matrix number 9 and amuse myself popping Xenon, but I don't have the fleet as big as I want it to be. So what I'm probably going to do is I'm probably going to drive the Cobra out and head back over here.
Awaiting
Maybe
orders.
over to... Ooh, I could go over to that shipyard that apparently is working again. Let's start guidance there.
Awaiting orders.
Hello.
Awaiting orders.
It could happen to you if you're young at heart. Alright, now what we're going to do is we're going to take my fleet and we're going to fly them back over to my stations. Right here on over here. There you go. And I just realized I'm not going to be able to take off from this ship for a minute or two. Because all the effing dragons are docking. Merde. Cobra. Cobra. See, that map may be laggy, but you gotta admit right now... Oh, you're freaking kidding me. You know what? Recover your minions first, you dumb shit. Move all orders. Recall your subordinates. You dumb shit. You think he'd know? Hey, land your fighters first, dumbass. He's like, no, I'm gonna go. Watch me go. I make a zoom sound when I fly.
Hello.
Again, one of those times teleport would be damn useful. Uh-huh. Uh-huh, uh-huh, uh-huh. Oh, there we go. Shit. It's gonna be a minute. So, how's everybody doing? Everybody having a good evening? Having a good Friday? Technically that was last week, wasn't it? Good Friday. I don't think Mott's listening, otherwise I wish he would have brought me some hydration. Starting up Chaos Pain again. Nice. I may pick that up. That was one I've been meaning to pick up, and I did get paid a little bit of money from Twitch. Not a lot, mind you. Have to pick me up a game, though. If you spell that, those things do pop open. You want the other one? Here, you can have this one. Hey, you can have this too.
Thank you, you're so kind.
I know I am.
I am here to serve you.
I'm the freaking Dalai Lama.
Mod Pod.
Yep, I am the freaking Dalai Lama. Sometimes we get a weird one taste funny, which is hilarious because we refill our own. Alright! My ship's here. Yay! I get to fly away. Yeehaw! Look at that grumpy tank. He looks pissed off, doesn't he? It was Pandalarium.
Greetings.
Howdy.
Greetings.
Sheboygan. No, that doesn't make any sense. Always with the auto-saving. Always with the auto-saving. What the hell? Yes, I did. Yes, I did. Why don't skunks make very good soldiers? Speaking of horrible dad jokes. Why don't skunks make very good soldiers? No. They're bad at taking odors. That's what it said. It's not my fault. It's not my fault, it's stupid. Sven thought it was funny. You probably did lose brain cells. But depending on how many years you were in the military, did you notice? Holy shit! Holy crap, I just got trapped in the monitor. Never know what to name those things. Might have been committing suicide for years. Dad jokes have just been speeding it up. Trust me. Yeah, I'm saving these dad jokes. I tell them to you guys at night. Huh? I actually like that, Sven. I find that I find that pretty amusing. Oh, you should thank me. I am saving it. Here's one for you. What do you call a duck that steals? I repeat it. What do you call a duck that steals? This one actually made me chuckle. Nope. Holy crap, Sven got it. Sven, you win an award. You actually got the name of it. And how did I not go through that? I literally flew through that and didn't go anywhere.
Acknowledged.
Sven actually got it. That's right. It is called a rubber ducky. Or a rubber duck. Sven, you don't have any kids last time I checked. How did you get that joke? Probably because your humor sucks already. And I mean that in a great way. I do. I mean that in a nice way.
Requesting immediate backup.
I don't know. He answered really damn quick. He answered really damn quick for a Google answer.
Confirmed.
Entering guiding star. 5.
Idea attacking fish. You really don't stand a chance.
Jump gate. 2 grand.
How public are military service records? Not public at all. Why? What do you want to know? That makes sense. That makes sense. Military service records are actually tend to be pretty quiet, pretty private, unless it's a one official group trying another. That is, yeah, that's you should be able to pull that down, Commander. Yeah, you should be able to pull that down. There are ways to request them, but you gotta have a damn good reason. If it's a family member, yeah, you can get it. Hell, I've been debating doing it for my grandfather. At least I know more about him. I'll be honest, I don't even know what he looks like. Which is amazing, because apparently there was a picture of him at my grandmother's funeral that I didn't see. I'm kind of hurt about that. Thank you, Tattle. Thank you, Tattle. I don't know, man. Sounds like Tattle knows.
Entering system.
Better
2
than I.
grand.
Better than I. See, being this close to a planet, this feels like the previous... This feels like the previous X titles. You know? Because a lot of the... You guys remember in the, like, X3 and everything, the planets felt like they were very close in a lot of these. When you were close to a planet, it felt like you were like right up against it. You were in the orbitals of it. Oh, shit. That's right, we got rid of the ability to link because... Shit. Mott. We got rid of the ability to link because we were about to start getting bombarded. Mott, VIP, Tattle. Oh, yeah, put it in Discord, but VIP Tattle anyway, because reasons. VIP as many people as I want.
Entering system. Fires of victory.
I think I can VIP as
Jump
many
gate.
people as I want.
Argus ravine.
But yeah, you can put it in the Discord as well. Oh, well, that works too. I just feel bad because it's Mott's fault. Just to let you guys know, it's obviously Mott's fault. One, it's always Mott's fault. Two, if there is any question of whose fault it is, review Rule 1. 3, if Mott was not involved with the situation, review Rule 1. That's how it works. What? What? This is how I make up for the fact that she's messy. This is what enables me to make up for the fact that she is messy. And she has clouds. Little scrumble clouds.
Awaiting orders.
If you wonder what those clouds are called, they're scrumble clouds. They are. Because Mott streams occasionally. He hasn't been able to recently because of all the stuff with the boy. And the fact that he's home 24/7. It's not like we can take him out to the park or anything. But we have a backyard. But still. Yeah, well, she streams. And she calls one of the painting things she does, because she does fine art on stream. Well, sometimes it's 40K art, but she does art on stream. And sometimes she does a little thing with her brush that she calls scrumbling.
Entering system.
You want to know more than that,
Argus
she's going to
ravine.
have to tell you, because I haven't understood it yet.
Accelerator.
Yes,
Argus
Mott
ravine.
is Bob
16.
Ross. I need to get her a big afro wig to go with it, though. She needs a big afro wig. Hey, Mystic! How you doing, man? Welcome back. I am functional, man. How you doing? I hope well. I hope well. That used to be your gaming tag? Afro GICO? Okay, that's kind of funny. Yep. Yep. Yeah, she doesn't use the wet method, the wet on wet method that Bob Ross uses for painting. And she doesn't whack the shit out of her brushes. If you think that's perverted or dirty, watch a Bob Ross video. So that's his words, not mine. Doing pretty good, Mystic? That is awesome. So do I. So do I. I wanted to get her the Deadpool Bob Ross bobblehead. Yeah, they announced that, and they were sold out, I think, in 3 minutes. So I was never able to actually get her the Deadpool Bob Ross bobble thingy. Funko Pop, I think, is who makes it, or some shit.
Entering Farkas Ravine 16. Jump gate, art of acrimony.
Yeah, you'll get to see his whacking method. Nah, well, Deadpool, Ryan Reynolds is Deadpool. It just took him some years to figure it out. Ryan Reynolds and I discovered, are actually remarkably close in age. He's a little more successful than I am, though. I mean, he has a gin company. I don't. Yeah, Ryan Reynolds had other roles. Some of them good, some of them bad. Green Lantern. But the role he was meant to have was Deadpool, yes. Yeah, well. Van Wilder was one of his very good roles. Yes. That was my first exposure to Ryan Reynolds, I believe, was Van Wilder. Had no idea who he was. Trying to think of another one. I liked him in the one he played with Sandra Bullock, where they got married, or where they pretended they got married. Yeah, Van Wilder is Deadpool in college, yes. Well, the one where he and Sandra Bullock pretended they got married. The Proposal, that's it. I enjoyed that movie too, but also because I think Sandra Bullock is quite attractive. So that helped things too, and well, you know. I still can't believe Umbru isn't here. Umbru, where are you, man? I need you. Bert Kersner. I don't know who that is. I think I've heard of it. Oh, I do know who that is. I take that back. I do know who that is. Yeah, but Van Wilder was never a member of the Russian mob. Yeah, I was going to say, Van Wilder was never a member of the Russian mob, so... Oh, shit, I just noticed this station's actually got its guns online. This is my most defended station.
Technology Factory.
It is my most well-designed, not overly engineered, not overly wasteful station I own. That is my most well-defended because all of its guns are working. That's just funny.
Successfully docked.
It's an honor to have you aboard.
Greetings.
It's the only one I've got that is not overly engineered, so... And that's because I had the Umbru here who made it possible. And now I need to put other stuff on it, and he's not here to help me. And I am lost without his words of wisdom and guidance. Just terrible. It's also a very neat station. It's very clean. And it's got well-made, properly designed, organic... What in the fudge ship is... Oh, I know what that is. Took me a second to realize what that was. Without that humpback, that actually looks like a gunship. I believe you, Commander. I believe you. Although it's Rolling Stone. Was about half of it bullshit? He states that's kind of what Rolling Stone is. About half bullshit. I remember when if you read something in Rolling Stone That was solid
Greetings.
shit you
Can I
were
help?
reading.
Here you go.
Less so these days. Ah. Well, all of this is worth basically nothing. Screw it. Hey, MD, how you doing, man?
Split wish you fortune.
Good evening. Good evening, good evening, good evening. I don't have a Tanvaris here. That's kind of weird. No, I don't even remember those days anymore. Radio or video killed the radio star. Video killed the radio star. You and I. Pizza and X4 time. Man, can there not be... That is an amazing time for it to be. I did not have pizza. I could have, because I think we've got several leftovers, or at least 2 leftover pizzas in the fridge. I miss MTV. I miss Headbangers Ball. I miss Ricky Ratman. I miss Tabitha, whatever the hell her last name was. I miss the other guy with the big hair who was from West Virginia. I miss the game show where they were all in easy chairs, and when they were out, the easy chair would flip and knock them out in the back. Headbangers Ball was the shit. Oh, I loved Headbangers Ball. Hosted by Ricky Ratman. That was my hero. You're about to buy your first dragon? Outstanding, man. I recommend the Dragon Raider, depending on which side you're supporting. By all means, go ahead. Go ahead. Oh, need to adjust my pants here. They keep getting caught. Oh, there we go. Oh, yeah. Snap, crackle, pop. How do you rotate modules? I can show you that right now. Give me 1 second. We'll bring it up, and I've got to do it to remember exactly which button. Okay, so you click on the module. You place it. Right-click on the module. Hold down. Left click and move it around. I'm sorry, hold down right click and move it around. You left click to get this, and then you right click to move it around. That being said, say you want to move it in specific amounts. You want to move it in 45-degree increments. You place it, you click till you get the little arrow thing that I have now, hold down shift, and then right click. And this thing will, I think it's in 45 degrees. Maybe it's not 45. I don't know. It's in specific increments. So if you want all your stuff to be a little neater, it'll do it that way. Or you can take your finger off shift and whee, just go crazy with it. OBKB? If you have already placed a module and it has been built, awesome. If you have placed a module and it has been built, do not try to rotate it. It will unbuild it. And then it'll have to build it again. And that's not good. That's not good. Load out for your Dragon Raider. I don't know, Mystic, what are you hunting? I like tau accelerators. If you're worried about pinpoint fire, i.e. you are going to, you're going to shoot lockboxes with it, God, I don't know what to tell you. Damage. Best damage at, say, 2 clicks is a full set of Tau accelerators. If you want to be able to have some good bleed over damage, guns that'll hit a shield and also hit the hull, then you want the thermal disintegrators. The neutron gatlings, no, they're neutron gatlings. They are very good at everything. I love those for killing other fighters. They're also not bad if you get relatively close to a medium or even a large ship. They do a lot of damage if all the bullets hit. For the turrets, and you've got a Dragon Raider, I would recommend unless you are hunting capital ships with it, I would recommend your turrets both be flak turrets. Because if you're getting the Dragon Raider, that means you're friends with the free families, and the free families have access to the flak turret, and the flak turret is a great gun in my book. I do not recommend missiles. The thing does not carry many of them. Where can you get a good price on the base game and the Vendetta pack? I have no idea, but I'm willing to bet somebody here does. Does anybody have a good place to get a good price on the base game and the Vendetta pack that isn't Steam? I do not, because I bought mine through Steam, because for some reason I like spending a lot of money. Actually, no, that's not true. I bought the base game when it first came out, so. GOG? I could see GOG. Psycho. I think that's how you pronounce that. Or Kaiko. I don't know. It looks like Psycho to me if you squint your eyes and look sideways at it. Give it a check out. If you find out it's a really good price, please come back and let everybody else here know. Although I think a lot of the people in this stream actually already own it. Alright, so the shipyard is built again. GOG is full price now? Shit. That is cheaper. I preset. Oh, that's right. I can't afford it. Humble Bundle is always worth... Oh, yes. Humble Bundle is definitely worth checking. The Collector's Base and DLC for $30 on Steam. Actually, that's a really good price. Green Man Gaming. God, it's been a while since I've been to Green Man Gaming. I love them. I bought a bunch of games from them, though. 32% off. Ah. So Green Man Gaming looks like it's a good one. Quetzy, have you checked Humble Bundle, or are we just guessing? In which case, well, it's a good guess. I mean, don't get me wrong. I'm not saying anything bad about it. Yeah. Yeah. The first 2 expansions, the second of which may come out sometime in the next 47 years. Oh, no, dude, nuh-uh. No, don't you worry a thing about that. This is the way it works here. This is definitely the way it works here. No, by all means, come in and ask questions. That's part of the whole point behind my streams. I'm pricing. No, the Dragon is very low on crew, Mystic. It is. Oh, you get 15% off anyway. Well, shit. If somebody else wants to look. Well, then that is not the ship for you. Oh, there's no workforce here. Fudge. Well, the whole station got blown up. Go figure. Yeah, so it could be about the same price, but it is a full load of flak cannons, so... That'd be nice. That'd be nice. That would be very nice. Oh, I got you. I got you. Yeah, but you can give it to us in any currency, and Google can tell you what it is in that currency in no time. So don't worry about that part of it. Okay, equipment dock. Have you made more money? Actually, it hasn't made that much. It's only made about 6 million. I'm not touching the shipyard until it hits 1 billion. So I can look what's in there, but I'm not going to grab it. 856 million credits. Yeah. Ah. Yeah, you could do that, Mystic. You could do that. Oh, don't use the Blazing Havoc. No, if you're going to play it and you're going to try out, I mean, well, that is very cheesy. And you spelled chesty twice. Yeah, about 56 million. 56 million. Mystic, don't be cheaty. Those things are overly cheaty in my opinion. The Blazing Havoc is pretty cheesy. Although I will admit I had them at the beginning and I promptly sold them. So. Uh-huh. Oh, I believe you. I believe you. 10 out of 10. Ooh, more Dragon Raiders done. Outstanding. Oh, and there's another rattlesnake done. Yes! My fleet grows more powerful by the moment. Woohoo! Get on it. Get on it. Alright. Alright, we have a new rattlesnake done. Which is going into the Heretical Ascension fleet. You know, I know he's always around and he's always visiting, and I think, no, I gotta name it. No. Alright. GTSS Sven. Because Sven's been here for a long time. I gotta name a ship after him every stream. And we've got another one, or not every stream, but every playthrough. We got another one. We're going to do, this one will be the Mystic. We've got more coming, trust me. We've got another one literally being built. This is the Mystic, if I remember correctly. It tends to get blown up a lot. Doesn't it, Mystic? Every time I name a ship after you, it gets blown up, doesn't it? Not saying something bad. I feel like it gets blown up a lot. 2 thermal disintegrators and 4 neutron gatlins and 2 flak turrets. I like that setup. I use that on a lot of mine, Mystic. I like that setup. Glossy, sorry, I forgot. Fixing it now. You're right, I'm sorry. It's not the Mystic. It's the GTSS Glossy Turd. You're right. I can't believe I forgot that. I'm a terrible person. Can't believe I forgot the Glossy Turd. What kind of person am I? Obviously a pretty terrible one. Now I just realized that I need to see if the shipyard is actually done building. I don't think it is. Oh. I don't know. I know, but well, it's been a while since I played it. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. This is what happens when somebody vomits a station. Na 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 na. Somebody threw up a station. Na 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 na. Right here is what it looks like. This station makes everything. It does. Makes everything in large quantities. Graphene, field coils, claytronics, microchips, extra large ships, small and medium ships, antimatter. Makes everything. Oh, makes turret components too, down at the bottom. The thing is I don't remember how many people it needs. Yes, it makes those, but they're very expensive. They're very, very expensive. The secrets of the universe require a pretty significant investment of shit. It has a workforce of 4,250 out of 4,250. I have a feeling that's not a big enough workforce. I have a feeling. The souls of its enemies. It also only has 130 out of 1,065 possible drones. So, yeah. Yes. 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 And it's got 15 effing% of the workforce it needs. Shit. Something. Definitely need more something. I need 24 large habitats. That right? I feel like that wasn't right. I feel like that number isn't right. Nope, it's right. 24, give or take. Hmm. One, two, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, no, 9, no, shit, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Looks like Green Man Gaming has it cheapest for $33.99. I also picked up the X-Pack for $14.99. Nice. Yes, time to assign a builder and come back for 4 million effing years. 20 large parlors. It's actually really cheap to make. Those things cost 20 million, 22 million. Psycho 4, God, I'm probably not pronouncing that right. Psycho 4, thank you for following, and welcome to the Grumpy Tank Syndicate, where we like building lots of housing. Lots and lots of housing. If you're picking up this game and you have any questions, feel free to come back. I'm usually playing this every night except for Sundays, because, well, I need a day off sometime. So it's 22 million. Cyclo. 19 Kilo. Fort Lewis. 303rd Armored. The 1st of the 82nd. Respect. Respect. Fort Stewart. Nice, man. Awesome. Outstanding. Oh, nice to meet you. Nice to meet you. Retired? Medically retired? Got out after your hitch? If you don't mind me asking. Hey, Warrant. Go and drink coffee. I'm medically retired myself. I got broken. 3 and out. Oop. I am medically retired myself. I got a little broken in my my wonderful time in service. 15 and yeah, they said they were done with me. Sucked. But what can you do, right? What can you do? Okay, now I kind of feel like I don't have enough people working at my equipment dock. What would you guys say that the possibility of that is? Equipment dock. Ooh, I've got 30% of the workforce there. I need... Not enough. I can't get enough workers there because I don't have food. Shit. 5? 6. 6 large habitats. 6. I can build 6. 6 ain't that bad. 6 is cheap. For something that costs 22 million for the blueprint, these things are incredibly cheap to build. One, 2, 3, 4, 5. And 1 to grow on. And look at that, Tattle. I didn't need to take off my shoes to count. Psycho, welcome to the Discord, my friend. Welcome to the Discord. Well, I guess welcome to the Discord, brother. Hence how I became the grumpy tank. My wife thought that shit was funny. To be fair, so do a bunch of other people, so. Alright, I just need another damn builder ship. Alright. Well, you know, I've got one other factory station and I'm sitting on it. So, you know, I should probably check to see if this thing has enough. Oh, shit, it doesn't. Oh, well, that's just because it can't pick up people. I've actually got more habitat than I have workers. Yeah, so I'm doing good there. I wish I still had my tanker boots. I wish my ex-wife hadn't gotten rid of them. One day, maybe my son will get me a new set. To be fair, I'm hoping he's an officer. And hopefully not a shitty one. I'm sure we all know what those felt like. Alright, so my stations are habitated. Those will be done by the next time I play. Because I'll let this run a little bit after stream, and I'll run it a bit in the morning before I do my Space Engineer stream in the morning. Dude, I agree with you entirely. Most comfortable boots in the world. Most comfortable and the ones you have the most pride in wearing. No. I want him to go to an academy. I want him to go to one of them. I'll be honest. If it's my way, he's going to Annapolis or he's going to the Air Force Academy. You know why? Because heaven forbid we get to a wartime, I don't want to bury my kid. So. Although he really likes tanks. He found out Daddy was a tanker, and I've shown him so much on the Abrams. He really likes tanks. They are the most style, and I agree entirely. I used to keep mine polished to a mirror. If we weren't in, I would polish mine up just so I could show them off and be proud of those sons of bitches. I also had another set that I could tear up and wear. But I would have a set that I polished up sweet and shiny. I was so proud of those damn things when I got them. So proud. You know how it is, man. You know how it was. Limited duty officer. No, the other thing my son wants is, again, I was Navy first. My son found out I was on an aircraft carrier before I went blue to green. And my son also wants to command an aircraft carrier. So, your family's from Lima? No shit, man. That's awesome. When I was working for Veolia Environmental, I actually went to the I led a crew at the refinery. I can't remember the name of the refinery. I was trying to decide exactly what I was doing there. Technically, we were there if the guys cleaning the tanks went down in the tank and we had to go in and pull them out. Yeah, he does also want to be a pirate, so, yeah. That's awesome, man. Well, Psycho, I'm actually in West Virginia, so that's right next door for me. Well, right next door in half a state. Yeah, pirate, ship captain. Yeah, I know. He also wants to fly an airship. So, well, you know. And he wants to be Godzilla. So, he's 7. what he wants to do changes on a daily basis. Psycho, where you at now, if you don't mind me asking? You say you're out, so I'm just kind of curious where you're at. I'm in central West Virginia myself. I came home. Came home, met my wife. She got me into streaming. Joins me on stream. Her name's Montfolio. Well, she doesn't join me on stream, but she joins me in the chat. Oh, Tato, he probably will be. Oh, nice. Florida. Yeah, I've got a bunch of friends down there, man. Bunch of friends. So, well, Florida area. Not St. Petersburg, but, or St. Pete's. Yeah, you know what I mean. Brain fried. Streaming too much. Brain not work. Been in the Tampa Bay area ever since. I was in Tampa when Andrew went through. So that's about the closest I got to it. So you've been out for a while. You've been out for a while. I have been out since 14 is when I got out. And as I said, I was in for a decade and a half, a little over a decade and a half. So, granted, I joined the military not straight out of high school. I had done 3 years of college first, and yeah, well, old story. Woo! Look at that barbed wire. Look at that wonderful, wonderful barbed wire. You just got into Germany for the second time? Uh-huh. I was never stationed in Germany. I was in Germany to get my leg put back together, but I was never stationed there. I don't know, if you're at a hospital in a foreign country and it's for over a month, is that temporary assigned duty? Are you TAD? I can't remember. And I was making a joke out of it at first, but the more I think about it, the more I'm like, was I TAD? Yeah. Well, I remember Andrew. It was exciting. Is it 60? Oh, okay. Had a peanut in between my teeth. Oh, I do remember Andrew. It was nuts. That was my first hurricane. Not my last, but it was my first one. And that shit was crazy. Well, everybody, I got some bad news for y'all. We are at the end of my stream. I've been streaming over 5 hours now, and yep, I need to get some sleep. But tomorrow is the long day. God, I hope I can make it through it. Tomorrow's a long day. I'll be up at 10 a.m. or I'll be on somewhere between 10 and 10:30 a.m. Eastern Standard for some space engineers. That'll go on until some point in the afternoon. Honestly, you know, tomorrow's pretty fluid. And that'll go on until some point in the afternoon, and then we'll be switching over to X4. Probably 4 o'clock or 5 o'clock p.m. We'll be switching over to X4 and taking it all the way out until 11 p.m. or 2300. Nice to meet you too, Psycho. Nice to meet you. Always good to meet another fellow tanker. So, everybody, have a good one. I hope to see you tomorrow. As I said, tomorrow will be a lot of streaming, probably about 12 hours my time. So, Zico, have a great one. And everybody, I hope to see you. And remember, whether it be morning, afternoon, evening, or night, whatever it is, wherever you are, have a great one. Don't let anybody cough on you. Remember, 2 meters, 6 feet, keep them away. Remember, get a stick, poke them with it. Somebody gets too close to you. It's funny if nothing else. Take care, everybody. See you tomorrow. Peace.